For Skyview Motorsports, this is Roy J. Akers reporting. The 108th running of the Indianapolis 500 started off with a 4-hour rain delay, but after the race started, it was all pure speed, skill, and a repeat winner. Scott McLaughlin, he sat on the pole and he led the first 23 laps of the race with plenty of drivers in pursuit. McLaughlin would lead 7 times for 61 laps, but while he finished in the top 5, he did not have the speed of some of the others. NASCAR driver Kyle Larson was a big favorite coming into the race by fans. Acknowledged by many drivers as extremely talented and versatile, Larson was a driver that some thought might win the whole thing. Larson was in the top 10 until the final 100 miles of the race when a pair of rookie mistakes, including speeding in the pits, knocked him back to an 18th place finish. Larson did lead briefly in the race when other drivers pitted. Still, it was a great showing for the Rick Hendrick driver. Pato Award was also outstanding. Award got stronger throughout the race and ended up leading at various times, totaling 8 times for 12 laps. Award is now tied for 4th in 2024 NTT points with Colton Herta. His final 10-lap duel with Joseph Newgarden was extremely exciting. It went back and forth, and it had an exciting finish for the race. Joseph Newgarden started on the front row with McLaughlin and was a factor all day. Newgarden was looking to become the first driver since Helio Castroneves to be a back-to-back race winner of the Indianapolis 500. Dueling with Alexander Rossi, who has not won a race in 2 years, with Pato Award in the chase was helpful. Then it became Award and Newgarden. Dueling back and forth over the final dozen laps, Award and Newgarden had an outstanding duel, and he held off Award to win consecutive Indy 500 races, and the first since Helio Castroneves in 2001 and 2002. Newgarden went into the stands and shook hands with fans. He could not thank his team enough.
I'm so throttled. You have no idea. I don't know that I'm going to be very articulate right now in this moment, but I'm appreciative of this team. This team earned this win the entire month. They've earned it the entire year. You have no idea how much effort's gone into this. It's every individual. That's what Indy exemplifies. It exemplifies the team. And to show it in qualifying, to show it in the race, it's a proud moment for everybody. I'm thankful Jonathan was here. I missed Tim, I missed Luke, but I was just as happy to have Jonathan and Raul. They're just as good. It was different, but they're just as good. And this team just has no shortage of excellence across the board. I would step in any one of these cars, thankfully. You don't have to be on one program. They're all great. And I think they all contributed to this win. So it was a big team day. Really just appreciative. I enjoyed driving today. That's how I started this year. It's what I wanted to get back to, and very gratifying. Very, very gratifying race to go through with this group.
The Indianapolis 500 this year had the most passes ever in the history of the 108-year event. This year, there were 18 different drivers that took the lead at one point during the race. It was outstanding. Helio Castroneves, he extended having the most starts in Indy car history. He also had the most events coming up there with the most laps led. He's extended that as well. Moving to the Detroit Grand Prix this weekend, of which we are credentialed, and we'll look forward to bringing you great news. Free day is Friday at the Detroit Grand Prix. There's going to be vendors, music, access to the pits, and much, much more. It'll create a lot of fun for the family and also race fun for those who actually want to watch the racing. Taking a look at last year's event, Alex Pla, he won the 2023 Detroit Grand Prix en route to his 2023 NTT IndyCar Championship, which was the second of his career. Will Power and Felix Rosenquist finished second and third on the podium, with Scott Dixon and Alexander Rossi finishing fourth and fifth. This race will show off the tricky turns in the city of Detroit as it did last year. Tickets are still available. For Skyview Motorsports, this is Roy J. Akers reporting.